the mystery machine drives through the Mexican desert. Upon everyone's surprise, a pothole is hit. The mystery machine seems to be out of commission. This pothole is much bigger than they anticipated, and so is the mystery. Welcome to Mysteries in the Machine.
I'm Charlie.
And I'm Ethan.
And welcome to another episode of Mysteries in the Machine. The Fiesta host is an Aztec ghost.
Oh boy. Listeners, we are not happy that we have to do this this type of thing.
It's episode 2 and we've already hit a racism, so...
Yeah, it took 5 episodes of Where Are You to do that.
Yeah. Well, this episode I think has some better commentary than
I agree.
things.
And we'll definitely get into that, at least with how the episode ends.
Yeah. So what's happening with the gang in this opening? You just described they had a pothole? Uh-oh.
Yeah, a pothole that's in the shape of a giant foot.
How did they not notice? How is Fred not noticing this shit in the road?
That's a great question. I mean, it's possible that the pothole is too wide for him to try to go around without going off the road, but...
Could be.
I don't know, because it's pretty big.
Yeah, but, just as we hit that pothole, Scooby is doing a little dance with a sombrero on his head, and it's our first shenanigan. He's become the shape of a sombrero as he
big chunguses himself into the sombrero.
His body, is consumed by the hats.
Yes.
With the bump.
Mm-hmm.
Very good cartoon shit going on here.
That's how you do it, Jerry Reed. Come on, give it the program. I'm not gonna let him live that down. I know he's dead, but I'm not gonna let him live that down.
I'm just gonna keep making fun of a dead man.
He can't be here to tell me not to. Just watch. I'm gonna get visited by the ghost of Jerry Reed in my dreams.
You will. You'll be haunted. This podcast will eventually be cursed by Jerry Reed's ghost.
On theme, oddly enough.
Very on theme. My favorite part is that Scooby just keeps dancing, even when he's the shape of the hat.
Listen, you will not stop a little guy from doing his little dance.
Exactly. He's just a little guy, even though he's a giant dog.
Little guy's a state of mind.
There's a footprint in the road.
Yes.
This is not the first time we've dealt with 50 feet tall monsters.
Nope.
Of course, that was also another racist episode.
Yeah.
That was Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, as the gang is like, okay, well, we gotta find the town, find the fiestas that they're going to, because they're going to some parties, some good old parties.
Yeah,
we get the little ha 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 from creepy ghost guy.
Mm-hmm.
That really should have been the opening of the episode.
They named the town Cinco, which, why did you name a town 5? Why would you do that?
I was waiting for a Cinco de Mayo joke.
There was not. And we never got one.
We never got a Cinco de Mayo joke. This was... Guys, you can't just plant the gun in the middle of the room and not pick it up.
If the lights are off, anything's fair game.
Exactly, So, there's no one around except for, maybe this one guy in the shadows, potentially. Does anyone here speak Spanish? No.
No, because they're Americans.
Guys, this was a bad plan. Why don't we get the little translator book? We don't get that till What's New Scooby-Doo. Is Fred and his little translator book where he's really, really bad at saying every phrase.
Okay, at least there's an effort there. There is no effort here at all.
None whatsoever. Also, that is one of my favorite Fred gimmicks is that he's just trying so hard.
He wants to be good. It's just not working.
Yep. And so Shaggy knows a few Spanish words.
He knows Spanish or Mexican food, which is fair.
Yeah, I mean, it works when he's ordering,
Well,
but
yeah, because that's what you're there to do. But
I don't know
outside of
why they
that,
still sent him and Scooby out to this statue, not even a guy. They sent them out to meet this quote unquote guy that's just a statue.
I don't
How blind
know.
are
It's
we
dark.
today? How bad is the perception in this episode so far?
It's fucking non-existent.
This is a nat 1 and
Absolutely
another nat
gone.
1. What's
Correct.
going on, guys? You should have dark vision.
At least the way we made them, they do. But
Yeah.
we get our second shenanigan as the statue grabs Shaggy's shirt and keeps him from running away.
Oh no, it's grabbed me! Ah! You're fine, Shaggy. You're okay. But also, there is a guy in the statue, so of course, as soon as they walk away, they find some like lights, and the hotel maybe it follows them.
Yep.
I don't like this guy specifically because his arms are just like perpetually in that like holding something
Yes.
pose. He's in that pose.
Yeah.
So the rest of the gang goes towards the light. They don't die. Scooby is unloading all of the luggage. And this is why this guy's arms have to be like that.
For this specific gag to happen.
Yes. So Scooby unloads all the luggage into this guy's arms. He either presumably thinks they're falling onto the pile on the ground, or one of the gang is helping him.
Yeah.
I feel like I should just give everybody disadvantage on perception based on this one episode.
I mean, it's definitely an idea.
Yeah, so that's obviously another shenanigan.
Yep.
And then what does Scooby do? He runs into the building and all of the he's in the luggage. He tackles Shaggy with the luggage, and somehow he is now in one of the suitcases, and he's just trying to describe this. It's like there was a guy, there was a guy right behind me, and oh my god, that's him! Oh my god!
But it's just a guy in a hat, the owner of the hotel, actually.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, there's no Fiesta. We should have taken the sign down actually, because there's ghosts.
Yep.
It sucks. And he's like, there's a giant ghost. Again, my question, why, if there's a giant ghost, why is it leaving giant footprints? I don't think
why
that's
are
how
ghosts
work.
leaving footprints?
Leave no trace, guys. Come on. Yeah, so everybody ran away because of this ghost. It's not great. It's 50 feet tall. It's got giant red eyes. We don't like it. I'm not here for it.
Mm-mm.
And then it disappears.
Dun dun dun.
That's even worse than it just being there. It also just disappears. Oh wait, no, it's the boat. The ghost boat that disappears. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, the ghost barge. Sure.
Because not only must there be giant ghosts, there's also ghost boats.
Sure, why not?
You know, there certainly is a theme for the episode.
Mm-hmm.
We got new outfits. Shaggy and Scooby are going to bed. And
most Ebenezer Scrooge-ass fits we've got going on here.
Shaggy does not even take off any of his other clothes before he puts on this nightgown.
Well, before that, we also get another shenanigan where Scooby goes into the luggage again, voluntarily.
Well, he is scared. He just, like, plops the whole thing down, and then he just, like, jumps inside.
Yeah.
Also, the stone guy is outside, and he, like,
just
swoops
yelling
into the place.
Yeah.
And presumably that is who is scaring Scooby and Shaggy, and they're like, let's check the door, let's see. He's right there. And Scooby's like, it's for you. He closes the door and lets Shaggy open it this time. Shenaniganery,
indeed.
And they're like, oh no, it's him! Ah! Slide down the banister, running away from him, and they slide into perfect little pots and pass their stealth check.
Excellent.
More shenanigans.
And
then, oh no, there's more shadows. Somebody is coming out, and they're wearing creepy masks. Who is it? It's some tourists.
Yeah.
Some intellectuals, you might say.
Well, yeah, a professor of archaeology and his wife.
And they're just wearing these masks that are souvenirs?
I guess.
Perhaps? Quote unquote?
Perhaps not.
Yeah. They got some weird souvenirs going on in here anyway.
Yeah, like, why would you have those masks just as a souvenir? That doesn't seem... It seems sacrilegious.
So we get this couple, and we get their little backstory, and they're like, there's a lot of strange shit that's been happening here. We're the only people left, really. And we think it's our fault, actually, because we explored this tomb, and we caused a curse. So sorry, we guess.
Yeah.
How dare you guys do this? Why are you exploring these places? Causing curses upon the land? This is
I
why you
mean,
leave the ancient shit alone.
yeah. I mean, doing shit like this is how we get people eating mummies. So, like, we don't need this.
Oh, the 1920s. They sure were a time.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Giant Ghosty was there, he cursed them, and it's all their faults. Fuck you guys.
Yep.
And Scooby tries on their weird mask. He's like, "Ooh, look at me in the mirror. Rawr, I'm so scary." And it's glittering.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably not important.
Definitely fake jewelry in here, right? Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Fake.
They're inexpensive native headdresses. Again, why are you selling that?
Yeah,
With
good
costume
question.
jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
And the professor is like, "Oh, you gotta take that off. You might damage it, you know, bro. If you bought that at the the
Souvenir
tourist
shop?
trap souvenir
Yeah.
shop, I mean, maybe it costs a lot of money. Who knows? But it's also probably cheap quality.
Right.
That's
I mean,
how it
it's like,
works.
it's probably made of like plastic or like balsa wood or something.
Yeah,
If it's fake.
you know. So they leave, and then the gang is like, "Okay, we gotta think about this. Is the stone guy related to this? Because they're talking about the giant ghost, 50-foot tall ghost, and we saw a stone guy.
Mm-hmm.
How do they relate?"
Interesting.
And then from the window, they see the professor walking around, and then the ghost just appears in front of him, and then slowly they both disappear.
What?
Ethan, they cast confusion.
Clearly, and it worked.
But also it left a footprint. I really want to know what's up with the footprints.
Again, why footprints? And if they are there, why one? That ghost has 2 perfectly good feet.
Did we even get an explanation for the footprints? I feel like we didn't.
No, they just kind of glossed over it at the end, I think.
Well, maybe they just kind of like dug in the ground.
That quickly?
I don't know, man. All right, Fred's like, we have a mystery on our hands. We gotta get to it, guys, because we just lost a dude.
Yeah, so what do they decide to do? Go to the pyramid, the place where all this bullshit started, because that's a great plan.
I mean, that is kind of the plan, you
It
know?
is.
But first they have to get a boat, because they have to go on the freaking haunted river to see the haunted ship, too. Shaggy is like, "Wait, I'm seasick. I'll get seasick, because, I get seasick when I go to haunted pyramids.
Of course.
I don't like it."
No.
And who's there to greet them at this little boat shack?
Just a little hermit guy. Just a guy.
Do you recognize the face of the hermit guy?
Is he the caveman?
Yes! That's absolutely the freaking caveman.
Wild.
They just put some hair and some clothes on him.
They just dressed
and
him up.
They just made him look a little different. And
yeah.
Also, I consider this to be our guy with creepy face.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, like, he is the creepy guy for the episode in general.
Yeah, the most rickety. He gives the most rickety ass boat.
Yes. Also, he can read minds and or just see the future or something. Because he's like, "Yeah, you want to get a boat? You want to go see the pyramid? Cool. There's my boat. Bye."
Wild.
And then when they leave, he opens the door, looks out at them, and smiles. Bruh?
Definitely not a red herring.
Bruh. Why was he not like the secret police in the episode?
Oh my god. Like Swampy Pete.
He should have been like Swampy Pete. He should have been like, "Yeah, actually, I put a little thing in your boat to see."
Yeah, I'm with the Cinco police force.
My name is Officer DeMaio.
Yes. Oh my god. That's ridiculous.
All right. And then we get the Phantom Barge. Oh no, and it's coming straight for us. And it's not like they try to, just row a little bit away.
No, they just go into the boat.
They just
like
all hide, and it disappears.
Wild.
It disappears as soon as they go underneath the bridge.
Maybe something to that.
Yep. So they get out of the boat, and there's footprints. Guys, those look like normal human man footprints.
Or just normal human shoe prints, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's got the, basic-ass white man footprint.
Yeah.
And they're leading towards the pyramid. And, oh god, we have fog, and then we have giant 50-foot ghost.
Yep.
Who says, "Leave this place!" So they run screaming.
Wouldn't you?
They run into the stone guy, who also says, "Rawr."
And Scooby, again, pulls a record player out of nowhere and starts dancing
with,
again.
with his little sombrero,
Yes.
which he was not wearing previously. He took it off, and now he's wearing the sombrero again. And apparently the song, according to the captions, is Mexican Hat Dance.
Is that a... Hold on.
It's probably just something that they used for this.
It's actually not.
Oh my god.
Well, the Mexican Hat Dance is an actual dance. It is the national dance of Mexico, so that's something.
Interesting.
The song. There are several songs named Mexican Hat Dance. Several. But I'm guessing it's like a traditional song.
Could be. I know nothing. I just thought that was interesting. That's what the caption said. So he does that, and then he throws the hat on top of the stone guy and runs away.
Yep.
That's a shenanigan.
Yep.
Everybody runs toward the pyramid because 50-foot Ghost is now gone. I love how they were just gonna bail, and then they got scared again by the other guy, and they went towards the pyramid this time.
Yeah, great job. Excuse me.
You literally scared them into solving a mystery.
Yep. And Shaggy leans too hard on one of the sides of the pyramid, and that opens a door.
Everybody drink. That's on the bingo card. Absolutely. Accidentally finding a secret entrance. Right there. Literally, Velma's like, oh yeah, there's probably a secret entrance to get in here. It's like, it's gonna take us all night to do so. Took you 5 seconds, Shaggy.
And not only that, once they get inside, Shaggy's like, hey, where is the light switch? And Velma's like, oh, this temple was made like hundreds of years before, and then Scooby flips the light switch on.
Yep. Before electricity? What? So, we do some splitting up and looking for clues in this pyramid. And Smart Gang finds a movie projector. More modern tech in this ancient building. What is going on here?
It's fishy.
Very fishy. And oh no, it's the ghost guy. It's the 50-foot ghost guy. I'm not gonna lie, I did forget what his name was, so I just decided to not even try.
That's fine. It's made up anyway.
True. Yeah, they like literally flash the projector in his eyes. They run away. Good idea, Fred. You know?
Yeah, good way to distract people.
And now Scared Gang.
Yep.
Also finds a clue.
Well, they're walking around, and Shaggy says, stay close, and then Scooby starts walking on 2 legs, like, as close to him as he can possibly be.
That's a shenanigan as well.
Yeah. And there's a vacuum cleaner in here.
Yeah, the clue kind of finds them, because another shenanigan, Scooby's tail just kind of latches around the vacuum cleaner, like, and pulls it along with them. It's like, someone's following us. Oh, wait, what? Why is there a vacuum cleaner here? And also, this is not a vacuum cleaner at all.
No.
They turn it on.
It's a blower of some kind.
It makes fog.
And Stone Guy's back.
Yeah! And they turn it back on and they put it in his hands. Again, every time, just put something in his hands. It works so well.
I mean, his hands are in that position for a reason. That's the reason.
Yeah, that is exactly the reason.
Scooby buries underneath the wall, or digs underneath the wall to get away from the stone guy, and they reunite with the Smart Gang on the other side of the wall.
I think this is more shenaniganery as well.
I agree. I counted it.
Yeah, they're running the hard way, as Shaggy says, when they meet up with the rest of them. And it's like, well, Smart Gang was already running from somebody, so what are we gonna do? We run into this room that doesn't seem to have a door until it does.
Because apparently the Aztecs had button-activated doors.
They did some shit to this pyramid.
Clearly.
Like, I feel like that works as maybe a trap or something.
Probably.
Like, or maybe, like, I don't know. I don't know what kind of technology they had back then. But that feels like one of those, treasure hunter trap things that just kind of exists.
Right. Yeah, like, spike pits or things that shoot darts or stuff like that.
It's just a door that, like, goes up and down. So potentially that could do something. And he trapped them inside. There's no way out. There's no way out! What are we gonna do?
In this room, Fred points out, hey, it looks like somebody broke in here and took a bunch of stuff.
There were treasure hunters in this room. Oh no. That's not good.
Which they already knew, but...
Yeah,
And then some of the most convoluted stuff in this entire episode happens.
Okay, is that how Aztec writing works?
I don't know, honestly. I know they had like a certain art style that they had on everything, but okay. They did actually use pictographs.
I was like, I feel like they use something like picture writing as well, but it's the very specific ones that we see in this episode that are definitely absolutely made up, because Mom was like, if my Aztec is correct, she casted comprehend languages, clearly.
Yep.
This is a specific pyramid to the moon god, and there's a secret door that will open when the moon hits this one spot.
Yep.
And, I mean, there is at least a skylight for the moon.
That's something. At least they're getting air.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But the moon is not, going in that very specific direction. So we need to trick it. We need to use the old Avatar method, is what I like to call it. Because I always think of, Aang and Zuko doing that whole thing. Like, yeah, let's just trick it.
Yep.
I don't feel like waiting here till the summer solstice.
Yep. So they reflect the moonlight, they get out, and the barge is back.
This fucking boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went out a secret passageway, and we found the ghost barge. Which I really honestly did forget was in the episode.
Yeah. It's brought up, we see it once, and then it's back.
And both of the ghosts, the stone ghost and the 50-foot ghost, although he's regular sized now, are transporting some artifacts to the boat.
Interesting.
So we need to get a closer look.
Yeah.
Who's gonna do it?
Well, they want Scooby to do it. But Shaggy wants to come with him, so when Velma prompts Scooby with the Scooby snack, Shaggy takes it. And a little bit of a reversal of what normally happens with Shaggy.
Because he's like, I have to go with you. I need something too. Come on.
Yep.
But, I mean, everybody goes up to the boat and hides in there to see. Now, I guess this is where we also find out that half the guys on the boat aren't real, because they're just kind of existing as part of the boat, while the other two ghosts are just actually chilling and moving. And they go into a secret tunnel. Ethan?
Secret tunnel!
There we go!
Tunnel! I'm not going to go any further than that.
And this is how the boat disappears. So they take their box of things into this tunnel, where there's a bunch more items that they've been moving around, clearly. All historical artifacts.
And then they hear what the captions call ghostly Scooby noises, which I absolutely love.
Okay, but so you remember Abby's first D&D session?
Yes.
Where
yes, I do.
The tagline was drunk whale noises.
Yes.
Because that's what happened. Abby's character was drunk.
She was drunk and got turned into a whale. Yes.
And so that's what that makes me think of.
I love that.
Because she also plays our Scooby. So therefore, ghostly Scooby noises.
Ghostly Abby noises.
Correct. They disguise themselves as like a 10-foot tall ghost monster with a robe and a headdress. And it works for a second. This is a great shenanigan.
It is. It is a fantastic shenanigan. I'm also gonna give a point to Ghostly Scooby shenanigans. Or Ghostly Scooby noises.
I would too, because that's just impeccable captions. Sometimes they get it right. And the way that this is working is that, oh god, so Fred has everyone at his shoulders.
Yep.
Then Shaggy's on Fred's shoulders, Velma's on Shaggy's shoulders, Daphne's on Velma's shoulders, and Scooby's on top.
Of course, they need him to make
Fred is a bottom.
Scooby noises. Listen, we knew this. We knew
Scooby's
this.
The top.
Jeez.
The things we're learning.
We're definitely learning things here.
Yeah. So they scared them, and then oh shit, the rope got caught on something, and now they have to run. And they're still running with all of them on top of Fred.
Good for Fred. I mean, he could bench 220. He's got to squat at least 1,000 pounds to have all them on his back.
Clearly. Scooby sees, like, just a wooden plank about his height that he's like, oh, I got an idea. And he does some little gymnastics, little shenaniganery again here, where he just, like, does a little flip with all 5 of them. Somehow when they get out of this flip, they all land separately, and it's fine. They don't die.
Somehow.
And yeah, they do end up like tripping up the ghost guys in that process while they, get out of their hair.
And now it's trap time.
Oh yeah. Fred's got a trap. It's a box.
And a seesaw.
They can't all be winners.
They can't all be Rube Goldberg machines.
No, they can't. We need somebody to lure out the ghosts. And who's gonna do it? Not this chicken.
Nope. Scooby dresses up as a fucking chicken. Shenanigans.
Ethan, this costume looks very similar to a costume from one of your favorite Scooby-Doo movies.
That it does. That it does.
Oh man. We're gonna have to tell Abby and Becca about that, because in that movie, it is Shaggy and Scooby in a chicken costume, and they are a two-headed chicken.
Yep. Oh boy, this can only go well.
For context, listeners, our friends are trying to plan on playing a two-headed character in Ethan's next campaign, which won't happen for several months.
A few months at least.
Abby told me, she's like, yeah, Ethan said 2 months. I'm planning on like 4 to 5.
That's probably what's going to end up happening, to be honest.
D&D, everybody, at its finest.
Especially with how many people we have in the party.
Right?
And one is in the UK, which doesn't help.
No, it does not. So, yeah, Scooby Chicken, that's shenanigan.
Yes.
But he does it anyway. We get him to do the thing, and he does a very good job of just taunting them, literally. This is beautiful, actually.
Yeah. Like, he does karate, he does ballet, he acts like a traffic cop.
Yep. He's like doing the whistle, and he's like, okay guys, it's time to go.
And they put the box on themselves. How many shenanigans is that?
Okay. I'm gonna give the Scooby distraction 1, and them trapping themselves another.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Because they just, like, jump onto the seesaw, even though the guys are not there yet, and that's how they, like, get the box onto themselves. And then Scooby goes into another shenanigan, because he's like, shit, they're gonna come after me. He backs into a barrel, ends up, like, rolling on top of it as he's running away.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of the gang finds some conveniently placed springs and moves 4 of them into, like, the walkway, where both of the ghosts just step onto them and end up bouncing and breaking shit and then falling into the water.
It's so stupid, but I love it. Like, they cannot stop jumping somehow.
And they unmask themselves. We don't even get an unmasking. Unsatisfactory. Rude. Yeah. So it's the professor and his wife. Did you see that one coming, Ethan?
From a mile away, yes.
I was just like, oh right, it's this episode with these guys. Okay. Like, I didn't really, this is an episode that I do not remember, but I was just like, oh, it's gonna be them, right? Like, like I think I remember that part.
Yeah.
They solved the mystery.
Yep. The Fiesta's back on. People are celebrating. Yeah. There's a piñata.
Obviously, there has to be a piñata.
They whitewashed these supposedly Mexican people, but that's par for the course here.
Yeah. It's kind of what was expected. But now we get a wrap up.
Yes.
We're like, okay, so they had the 50-foot tall guy through the movie projector. And they had this little non-vacuum cleaner smoke thing to, make smoke and disguise the movie projection. And then they also dressed up as the guys and took everything in the pyramid, put it on the boat.
Yeah, we never get an explanation for the footprints. There's
never.
that was part of the distraction. No clue how that happened, but... They
dug them themselves and somehow hid them until it was convenient for the plot.
I guess.
But most importantly, the little tacky, like, souvenirs that they bought, I'm assuming they're supposed to be tacky souvenirs, but they're native headdresses, had actual, like, jewels on them that were stolen from the pyramid. No way!
Who could have seen that coming?
Exactly. Now, Scooby and Shaggy then make the world's biggest burrito.
Yes.
Did they actually use bread for it?
It looks like they're trying to eat the tablecloth.
It really does. I'm like, did we miss context? Because it looks like a tablecloth. And
like,
we just
I never saw them get a tortilla that big.
No, we just see them with bowls putting the food onto a tablecloth, and then they wrap it all up and they eat it. And of course they're on either end because this is Lady and the Tramp.
Of course.
Obviously that's our last shenanigan for the episode.
Yes.
And now what time does that bring us to, Ethan?
It's terror time again.
It's let's do some Scooby-Doo trivia. This is the first ever known episode where the gang solves a mystery in another country outside of the United States.
Cinco is the Spanish word for 5 and can be a reference to Cinco de Mayo, where the Mexican troops won against French forces in Puebla, Mexico. In the United States, it's supposed to be a day about celebrating Mexican heritage and pride. Emphasis on supposed to be.
Yeah. Ethan, did you notice how the first trivia that I said is entirely incorrect based off of the last series
the
that
I
we
Dream
saw?
of Jeannie episode.
Everyone forgets about the I Dream of Jeannie episode. We literally went to Iran, like
yeah, or Iraq. I'm not exactly sure where Persia is supposed to be, but
it's supposed to be Iran, I think.
Okay, yeah, modern day Iran. Okay, cool.
All right, for our cultural references. Cinco means 5 in Spanish. It's most likely a reference to Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, we did that. We already did it.
We did that.
I'm not doing it again. And last is, it's the name of the guy. That's what it is. Katazuma?
Yeah.
Is most likely a reference to Montezuma, who was an ancient Aztec emperor.
Yeah, some people name a certain strain of bacteria Montezuma's Revenge, which is native to Mexico. It can give you really bad diarrhea.
Okay, I've definitely heard of that. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Let me double check. Yeah, traveler's diarrhea. So
oofa doofa.
So if you want to be a little bit more politically correct about it, traveler's diarrhea is what you want to call it.
Thank you, Finn, for telling us that.
Mm-hmm.
So, for this episode, how many shenanigans did we have?
Charlie, we had a grand total of 23 shenanigans for this episode.
Damn! Okay.
Which is nearly 1 per minute. So we're approaching that number.
We're already approaching that, and it's already our top contender after 2 episodes.
We'll see how long it lasts. But
we shall see. I don't think we're going to get quite up to the same number that we did last time. Yeah. Especially with Josh fighting so hard for that title.
He did, but I don't think anybody that we've invited has any particular attachment to any of these.
No.
And I don't think we'll get the lobbying that we received last season for top contender.
No one fights as hard as Josh.
It paid off, but
it really did. Now, what's our Scooby snack rating for this episode?
I mean, the commentary of this episode, I think, is decent, right? Because you have people trying to steal, native artifacts, and then crime doesn't pay.
Literally using the the archaeologist just straight up stealing shit instead of trying to protect the site or anything.
No, I mean, he sounded like he was British to me, which tracks.
Yeah, sure does. Also, did you clock who voiced the 2 of them?
Is it John Stevenson and whoever else?
No, it was definitely Fred. It was definitely Frank Welker.
Frank Welker?
I think.
Hold on.
It sounded like Frank Welker and, oh god, who's Velma's voice actress putting on accents in this episode?
Somebody? Pat Stevens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It sounded like them.
It was them. Accents. Yep, it's Frank Welker. He also voiced Katazuma. John Stevenson voiced Juan Martinez and the Aztec Stone Monster. And Casey Kasem also voiced the caveman-looking guy.
There you go.
So, that's great.
So, I mean, we had white people doing gross shit.
I mean, yeah, we did.
I don't know, man. It's still not a great look, though.
It's not.
So, I don't know if I can give it any higher than 3,
I can't give it anything higher
2.5.
than 3. Yeah, I think, 2.5 probably for me.
It was enjoyable-ish, but it's still just
Yeah, so definitively where would you put it between 2.5 and 3? Which one?
2.5.
Okay.
Again, I feel like this is another forgettable episode.
It definitely is.
So it doesn't hit for me.
Whose side are we on?
I am distinctly not on the side of racist archaeologists stealing from another culture.
Yeah, I'm on the side of the guy trying to run his hotel.
Yeah, he's just there.
Or
Thank you, Senor Martinez, for giving us a place to sleep.
Or are we on the hermit side? The
we didn't get much of an arc for him. We just kind of got okay, he's psychic.
Yep.
And also, he's laughing at us. Is it because he's psychic that he's laughing at us? He's laughing at the white tourists who are, going into this crazy shit that's about to happen.
Definitely possible. Fools. That's the vibe anyway.
Foolish fools.
Clearly.
Yeah, I'll take Senor Martinez's side. That's
Okay.
the guy, right? I got his name right.
Yeah.
Even if he is a little bit whitewashed.
Yeah, I mean there are like I've met people from Mexico who or at least have Mexican heritage who are a little bit more white passing, but
Yeah, it does happen. It's just like everybody.
yeah, not
Probably
everybody.
not. Probably not everybody.
Yeah.
And there you have it. That is another episode of the Scooby-Doo show. Ethan, are you ready for next time?
Scooby-Dum. Yay.
It's the countdown. It's next episode. We have 0
I-
episodes before it.
I cannot wait to die inside.
He's not even like the worst. He's just like he doesn't do anything hopeful.
Hooray.
At least the movies that I've seen Scrappy in, he entertains me.
Fair.
I'm just like, you're kind of funny. Okay, I'll give it to you.
Not Scooby-Dum. Scooby-Dum is just trying to be funny.
He's just a Florida dog instead of Florida man.
Hooray. Love that.
All right. Well, now we're gonna leave. We're gonna go get ready. Split. We're gonna go split up and get ready for our next mystery. I can't do this. Ethan, you want to close us out? Close us out. I can't do it.
Gang, we're gonna split up and look for clues for our next mystery. Bye.
Bye. You can follow this podcast's socials at Mysteries in the Machine Pod on Instagram. You can send a message to our email, mysteriesinthemachinepod@gmail.com. Be sure to give us a rating, a review, or let your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. That really helps. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms. I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws.
You can find me, Ethan, on Instagram and Threads at ethan.t.hewlin. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram.
We have a spooky beginning to this one. I don't even know.
Not really, but I'll do what I can.
I'm so sorry. They had you in the first one.
They did. They had me in the first one, not gonna lie.
I know there's at least like more of the ones in this season or this series that happen than don't.
Sure.
So